Hi everyone, this is time to show you how our grapevine is doing. Apple tree store for the first time in channel and Loquats replantation. Grapevine is only doing better from last year with a lot of new growth along with small buds. I like the color of these grape leaves and once all these buds bloom, this vine is going to look more pretty. If you remember the trellis video, this is what my husband and kids made by getting the wood 2 years ago. The design worked very well and the trellis is doing very strong. I also want to mention that a lot of birds attacked these grapes when they were young last year. So probably 25% of the fruits were eaten by birds by the time we realized. This year we are going to protect them from the beginning, so expected more fruit. We usually leave grapes until they are fully matured to harvest them so that we can enjoy to their full sweet taste. So they are not usually storing a longer period of time after the harvest. And we don't have a habit of storing fruits and vegetables usually in the refrigerator, so have been giving a lot of these fruits away to our friends and neighbors. I'm very satisfied with the vine growth trellis that we built to keep this vine whole. I did not give any fertilizer until now. Might add some miracle gold once it will start forming a fruit. These are our apple trees germinated and grew from seeds that we threw in here, exactly where the loquats that I'm going to show you in a moment. I have replanted them in a container and then planted them back in here with some space between. I'm so surprised that 2 of these trees bloomed and the middle one produced around 10 fruits in its second year. That was last summer. I always believed that all fruit trees that grew from seed need at least 5 years to grow fruit if we don't do any grafting method, but these plants proved me wrong. I just replanted these guys and did not do any grafting or nothing I did for these. These are just got germinated and then started producing fruits from second year. Fruits are pink and firm in decent size and taste is very delicious. Not too sweet or sour, but mix of it and also very juicy. This year all 3 trees are blooming. In fact, the first one that did not bloom, the very left one, is the first one started blooming this year. This is the 3rd summer for these apple trees. I can't wait to harvest a lot more apples this year. These are our Loquat plants. Those got germinated from the rotten fruits we threw near our apple trees on the side yard. This is the kitchen side. It's been a year or more than a year, maybe 1.5 years that these have been growing. You see the stems are thick, and I think I'm gonna replant these into a good size pot. We didn't figure out where we are going to replant these, like the ground, so I'm gonna replant these in a container, and later I'm gonna ask her who actually gave us the loquats for a stem from her big tree, so that we can graft these to allow these plants to produce fruit sooner instead of waiting long years to start get fruits. Let's pull these off and replant them. We threw a lot of wood chips in here. You can see the layers that are coming. hoping to pull these off easily because we didn't bury the fruits, just threw them in here. That's it. I didn't break roots. Wow, look at these earthworms. The soil is really rich. That's why I like this soil, and I didn't want to put raised beds and then fill those with potting mixes, because the native soil is really rich. Yeah, not hard. These are not so deep. I didn't break the roots. Surprisingly, these don't have a huge rooting system. These roots are really mild. See? Interesting. Let's get the pot to replant these. This is a medium to big size, probably 5 gallon or a little bit lesser than that. So I'm using this to replant these loquats. I'm not adding any fertilizer here right now. I'll do that later. It's just organic potting mix I got from Costco. I got a few bags of it when they are selling on sale, and have them stored so that I can use whenever I want. Not burying these so deep to leave them to grow roots to the bottom. That's it. When the soil shrink too much, I'm gonna fill this a little bit. Now I'm going to water this. It's not a rocket science to replant any fruit plant. You can have a good potting mix, add some compost or any good fertilizer for fruits and all. That's it. These are gonna do okay. I want these to grow bigger until we find a right spot to plant them. Leaving it in a spot where it gets full sun. That's all I wanted to cover, friends. Hope you enjoy the tour of these fruit trees and inspired to grow. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.